Hey everyone, we have made a couple posts that I was going to talk about the proposed immigration reform bill. Today is the inauguration day, and I know many people are excited for the new president, the proposed changes with immigration, and of course, our first female, our first Black female in the executive branch as vice president. And we have some exciting announcements to share from you of what is likely to come should this proposal pass. And I'm going to share those with you just momentarily. We have people joining us, so I just want to give everybody a couple of seconds to join. Hey Vince, how are you? Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so this morning, prior to actually being sent to Congress, President Biden's office released a fact sheet on the Citizenship Act of 2021. And here, it's basically several things that they hope to achieve through this Citizenship Act that is going to be sent to Congress very soon to actually get a vote on it as soon as possible. It actually says day one here. So we've heard a lot of different things about headlines as to an 8-year path to citizenship. And I want to kind of break that down for everybody and see what that looks like as far as what is an 8-year path to citizenship and who's going to be applicable. Now, of course, this is just a proposed legislation. It does not mean it's for sure, but we do believe there is strong likelihood that some type of immigration reform or some model of this Citizenship Act will pass. So basically, one of the first requirements listed here is that all applicants must be physically present from January 1st of 2021. So just 20 days ago. I'm not sure if there is going to be a residence requirement before that. A lot of times when we have TPS or some type of deferred action, usually the residency requirements are several years. So it'll be interesting to see what that means, being physically present January 1st, 2021, and is there going to be anything else besides that? So you must, of course, pass certain background checks and in order to qualify. Things like temporary protected status, like TPS or the Dreamers, DACA, all of those applicants and recipients are eligible for these benefits only if they pass the background check. So this is going to be something similar. So what happens is if you are here and you're not a DACA recipient, you're not a TPS holder, but you're in some other status, you would be allowed to apply for a temporary status, assuming you pass the background checks. And this temporary status would allow you to live here and to remain here. And assuming you remain in this status for a period of 5 years, it will give you the right to then seek a permanent residency. Now, once to the permanent residency, that's the green card, you will be able to then get your green card. So that's 5 years for temporary, 3 years for residency. That's what this 8-year number is coming from. And then after the 3 years of your green card, you will be able to then pursue your citizenship. Now, for TPS and Dreamers, if you already have this type of status as a DACA or a TPS holder, as this fact sheet is currently laid out, you will not have to maintain this 5-year temporary status. It's stating here that you will be able to seek the permanent residency, seek the green card right away should this law pass. And I like this small note here. They're actually going to change the word alien to non-citizen. I personally have not used the word alien in the 10 years of practicing. In non-citizen, foreign national. So I feel like this is very clear of the administration's intention to help humanize all people who are here in the U.S. and not use derogatory terms like illegals or alien. So they do have several other things they would like to expand on in addition to this pathway to citizenship. There's also going to be increase in diversity visas. They're saying right now that it's currently 55,000 diversity visas. This is an embrace diversity position the administration is taking and proposing, and they want to increase it to 80,000 diversity visa lotteries. Another thing here is they want to keep families together. This part of the proposed bill is supposed to help with the backlog on the family petitions. And also, a lot of times, some countries like Mexico and China have even longer wait times given the number of volume. So we've talked about the visa bulletin before, which shows what category your family petition is and how long the approximate wait time is. So this is stating that with this family unification or families together, they would like to pick up the backlog and hopefully speed up this process, and to also eliminate what's called the 3-year and the 10-year bar. Right now, some people who have the 3-year and the 10-year bar are seeking provisional waivers, or in Spanish, pardons. So it'll be interesting to see if that goes away. Are people who now require pardons going to be able to skip that process and just go straight to the residency or to this temporary protected status? There's other things that are really interesting, and I hope that comes back. I say comes back because at one point in time, spouses of H-1B petitioners were able to work and receive work permits. So here it's saying that they are going to allow the derivatives to obtain work authorization and to prevent children from aging out. So this will help people, create jobs, contribute to the economy, and work, especially for spouses of H-1B holders who were not allowed to obtain any type of work authorization. It talks about DHS and the Department of Labor creating some type of verification process. This is to protect our jobs and protect exploitation of employees and foreign national workers. And then they also discuss prioritizing smart borders, increasing the technology and the infrastructure in the border. And the big takeaway here is obviously the 8-year pathway to citizenship. We are monitoring it very closely. And I know all of you are, many of you are, we all know somebody who's likely to benefit from this. So right now, as it's proposed, the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021 is just an outline. It's not official law. I'll just repeat that one more time. But it does state for anybody who was here December 1st, 2021, they may be eligible to seek a temporary status. Once they're in that temporary status, they will then have that status for 5 years, then obtain a permanent residency, assuming they pay taxes and pass background checks. And after 3 years in this permanent residency, apply for citizenship. So that's the 8-year policy that's being proposed. Let's hope that this does pass. Literally millions will be impacted by this. And just if you would imagine all these people being able to work, spend money, and pay government fees. In the past, these have also done, really wonders for the economy. So I'm hopeful that this happens, and I look forward to keeping you all up to date. Just another quick update before I go. As you know, this is normally not our Facebook Live, but it is Inauguration Day, and we will still see you tomorrow in Arabic. But the travel ban is said to be taken away from President Biden by executive order. So the 4-year travel ban against the Muslim majority countries is finally going to be undone. And then also there was a statement from Trump's office yesterday stating, former President Trump's office, that they are going to do what's called a deferred enforced departure for Venezuelans. This is similar to a TPS, where in the sense that they're not going to deport these individuals and they are allowed to work here, but it's not quite a temporary protected status. So we've had so many calls from our Venezuelans, friends, and clients about what this is going to look like. But I do believe Biden plans to implement some type of Venezuelan TPS. So we are just going to wait a day or two before we decide what's going to be the best course of action for some of our clients. You could always contact us and check out our website for more information at mubaraklaw.com. And I look forward to speaking with you. If you have questions, please like and share this video. We're going to put it on YouTube. And it's been a long and exciting day. And I say that in the most positive way possible. We are happy that there is hope for so many well-deserving individuals. And if you have any questions or if I can be of service for any reason, please let me know. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow at 6:30 for our Facebook Live in Arabic. All right, guys. Thank you so much.